We are live now. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. I am going to make you, my dearest Edmina, co-host here. Good morning, everyone. We are so excited to have you here on International Forest Day. We are speaking to you directly from James International School and every corner of the world. Everyone today is celebrating the amazing day of International Forest Day. If you really think about it, without trees, without forests, we have no oxygen. If we have no oxygen, we have no life on Earth. So today is an amazing day to celebrate with your fellow men, but also as a global citizen, celebrate in unison with every country in the world. So stay with us, join us. We want you to meet our leaders. We want you to meet our speakers. They speak from the heart. They speak with knowledge, but most importantly, they speak with an urgency that we need to take care of our planet. We need to take care of our forests. We need to take care of the green lungs that really feed and nurture every single little piece of earth. Today is an amazing day to unite as one and be the important piece in the puzzle to help us save this amazing world that we live in. Hermina, it's all yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed partners and members of the educational community, my name is Donna Guerin, founder of Global Lighthouse Studios. We are an international NGO dedicated to empowering students with project-based learning to help create solutions to global challenges through the lens of music and the arts. I'm delighted to be here today for this vital conference focusing on the conservation and sustainable management of our forests and our trees. It's an issue that resonates deeply with me, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to discuss it with all of you. Our forests and trees face unprecedented challenges in today's rapidly changing world. From climate change to deforestation, the threats are real and pressing. However, amidst these challenges, there is hope. Together, we can make a tangible difference. At Global Lighthouse Studios, we recognize the power of young people to drive change. Through the lens of music and the arts, we empower them to find innovative solutions to protect and preserve our forests. By harnessing their creativity and passion, we can inspire a new generation of environmental stewards. Sustainability lies at the heart of our approach. We believe in finding solutions that balance environmental, economic, and social needs. Through collaboration and innovation, we can develop strategies that not only protect our forests, but also benefit local communities. We understand the importance of building resilience for the future. Climate change poses a significant threat to our forests, and it's essential that they can adapt to these changes. Through education and awareness raising, we can equip young people with the tools they need to address these challenges head-on. Now, here are some things that you can do to help our endangered forests around the world. 1. Reduce paper usage. By opting for digital communication and documentation whenever possible, we can minimize the demand for paper products, thus reducing the need for deforestation. Number 2. Support sustainable forestry. Organize a community event that uses eco-friendly and sustainable art materials to create an art project to help amplify the message, such as an art mural. Number 3. Plant trees. Participate in tree planting initiatives in your local community or support organizations that engage in reforestation efforts to counteract deforestation and restore ecosystems. Number 4, consume responsibly. Be mindful of the products that you purchase and their environmental impact. Avoid products made from unsustainable palm oil, which is a major driver of deforestation in some regions. And lastly, educate others. By raising awareness about the importance of forests and the threats they face, such as deforestation, we can help to amplify the message about the threats to forests of the future. In conclusion, the challenges facing our forests and trees are significant, but so are the opportunities. By empowering young people and fostering creativity and innovation, we can find solutions that benefit both people and the planet. Let's use this conference as an opportunity to collaborate, share ideas, and take action for a more sustainable future. Thank you for your time, your commitment, and your passion for making a difference. Together, let's illuminate the saving and protecting our precious forests for generations to come. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Donna. Donna is with us all the way from the United States. We are super thrilled to have her with us. So now we officially give beginning to this amazing conference. So ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and fellow nature enthusiasts, welcome to our celebration of the International Forest Day. Today here at James International School, the only school with a World Education Policy endorsed curriculum, carefully curated by our Foreign Affairs Office and their director, Edmina Raescu. We gather to honor and appreciate the beauty and importance of our forests. These magnificent ecosystems provide us with clean air, fresh water, and a habitat for countless plants and animal species. As we come together from every corner of the globe, let us commemorate this special day. Let us remember that crucial role that each one of us plays, but most important, that the forest plays in sustaining life on Earth. I am thrilled and I am honored to be amongst each one of you. And today I will be your host, and I'm accompanied by an amazing woman, a woman that truly believes in the power of green. She comes from us from Romania. She has brought life, breath into our beautiful institution. I want to recognize and I want to give welcome to our Foreign Affairs Director, Edmina Raescu. Edmina?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, my dear Virginia. Thank you. I'm honored and I'm happy to have you with us in our team. You are part of us. You are part of GIS. And soon you will be here with us. And all school, all staff, all teacher waiting you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all honorable participants and the loving audience, all beautiful people present here from all around the globe. We are here today to celebrate the International Forest Day, an important day, and we are together. We are all like different raindrops, like I say today to someone. And we come from the same sky. And at the end of the day, we will realize that we are here because education unites us. Education gives us wings. We all need healthy forests. We depend on them to survive. From the air that we breathe to the wood that we use. Unfortunately, illegal cutting has long occupied the front page of newspaper in all over the world. But are we really doing something? This is my big question. Life Forest is a project of my soul. Is a project in that I believe. What means life forest? People from all countries of the world can donate for a tree, and that tree, a modic amount, $4, and that tree will bear them name. Life forest means life. Life forest means energy. Are we talking just about the importance of forest? No, we must to act. We must to do something. We must unite our force. Even is about plantation. Even is about reforestation. We must do something. the tree, since the beginning of the time, has been the bearer of the symbols of humanity. By example, strength and longevity for work, peace for the olive tree, is associated with certain values, but for all, it represents life, significant the connection between the earth and the sky. We talk always about roots, our roots. Yes, we all know the name of the tree of life. People in the belief that he can conquer nature has brought our planet into a state in which wooded areas are shrinking. We all want life, want joy, things we can really find on earth. But how much longer will the earth be able to provide hosting? How long we will continue to be irresponsible, careless, ruthless? As we know, we have a single Mother Earth, a single house, and this is the Mother Earth. I believe in energy. Be like a tree with deep roots, always with your feet on the ground, connected with your roots. Enjoy your natural beauty and keep growing. This is to can make a connection and to go again at the importance and the and I say that always that a human being is same with the tree. The earth does not belong to us, to the people. We belong to the earth. Good luck today, and thank you for being with us. Thank you, dear Virginia. You give shine to our conference, and I am eager to hear you. Let's become a voice. Let's try to act how we can, like educationists, like manager of projects. We can do something. Thank you so much, my dear Virginia.
Thank you. Wow. Hermina Raescu, I just have to say that I'm always so in awe of what you bring to us. This is her brainchild. This is part of her heart. And I think that it is absolutely beautiful when we have a mission and we can actually plant the seeds so everybody can participate. And what we're doing today is planting seeds so we can actually, all of us, harvest a beautiful world. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for involving me. I feel honored. I feel humbled to be part of this group. I want us all to really be inspired by this event and take.
I just wanted to say 2 words. Believe in you.
Yes. Yes.
Believe in you. Even when I had 12 years and the forest of my childhood, because I was a little savage kid. I loved horse. I loved to go in the forest. I loved to run barefoot and things like this. And I was a problem for my parents and my family. They all laughing when I say I will plant a forest. They all was laughing. But if you believe in your dream and if you can do good, do it. Do it. Thank you, Virginia.
Absolutely. Believe in yourself. I think that is the number one thing for us to accomplish anything. And I want to thank our visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit, here at the school. He is that headmaster that truly believes in education. He truly believes that every child in every corner of the world, no matter what their circumstance, their background, their gender, have a right to education. And today we all meet today under the name of one flag, education. Once we know what we can do, once we know that we can take action, that we can be part of something, that we can listen to Hermina's words and actually put those into real actions to create change, that is what education does for all of us. So thank you for joining us on this important celebration. Let us all embark on this journey towards a greener, more sustainable future. Happy International Day for all of you. So now I want to go ahead and I'm going to invite our first guest. And that will be, we already heard from Donna from the United States. And now I would like to call Maya Jachosvili from Georgia. Maya, are you with us? I think we saw Maya. Didn't we see Maya? Okay, so Hamid Rasul from Pakistan. I want you all to remember. Maya's here? I saw her, but I don't see her now. Maya, you with us? But Hamid is Rasul. On no. So I do have Hamid. Hamid, I saw you. You're there. There we are. Okay, so Hamid Rasul is with us from Pakistan, and then we'll go back to Maya when she joins us. Hamid, the virtual podium is yours, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much. First of all, I really appreciate Armina and Dr. Virginia for organizing this wonderful conference. And we hope that the small efforts of this beautiful conference will make a beautiful change around the world. So first of all, I am
Unmute yourself, Mr. Rasul. Yeah, there we go. There.
So I would like to correlate the Armina words in medical terminologies, the word medical. So we believe that matter and energy. So Armina said that we believe on energy. So energy is everything. So wood in traditional Chinese medicine is the main element of traditional Chinese medicine theory. And this would create QI energy. Yeah, we say that this creates chi energy, which maintain our body health. So this wood is related to liver and gallbladder. So if we are taking these things that the plants, so we are healthy. Our liver and gallbladder will be healthy. We will not be suffer from any kind of a disease. As I'm a natural medicine student, so herbs, the main thing, the life of this planet, the life of this planet. So herbs constitute the main parts of our planet. So I believe that encouraging students to take plantation drives in many, so we should to involve students drive, as it was my first project on plantation drive where more than 20 children participated in this project from different cities in Pakistan. So this was wonderful. So we empower the students to create change around the world. So in order to maintain these things, so we said that the lungs of our planet are the forest. Forests cover 30% of Earth land, giant filter, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. This process is essential for regulating the climate and combating climate change. So the main thing is that these are the lungs. These are the organ of our own body. So we should to conserve them. Beyond their role in climate regulation, forests are heavens of biodiversity. They are the house, they house our 80% of the world known terrestrial species. So we say that all the life are present in the forest. So all our health are present in the forest. So we should to maintain it. We should to conserve it. We need to take action on these. So we are also facing challenges of the such we are under threat. Unfortunately, these precious ecosystem face a multitude of threats. Deforestation is one of the most. The permanent removal of trees to make a way for other uses is a major concern. So we should to maintain these things. We should to create change around the world. We should to involve students to create change because we need the new generation of our youth. So thank you so much for inviting me and making this wonderful conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rasul. I am so happy. And I want to say something that you said that's very, very important. We need to make sure that this generation, which is not the future, it's the present, takes action, right? And so today I want you to see this as a urgent call to action. All of you that are participating here today have your own world that you impact, just like Mr. Rasul does. And let's talk to people. Let them know how important this is to you. And people that appreciate you will join you. Many times we're so ashamed to say what we believe. Let's open our hearts and let them know that we really need to take action if we want to have a planet for future generations. So thank you so much. Your words were very, very on point. And I love your call to action. Thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
I would like to call Maya Japoshvili again from Georgia if she's with us and she's ready. Okay, Maya, so let me know when you are back. I am going to now invite Leila Datashvili from Georgia. Are you here, Leila? I think I saw you also. Okay, so I know that Sarah Samuels is here. Sarah, join us. I am so happy to see you here again. The virtual podium is yours.
Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Elena. Nice to meet you again.
Same here, same here. Very happy to have you.
Thank you, thank you. Happy International Forest Day. So I have just little points to contribute today. On this special occasion of International Forest Day, I stand here representing the voice of the forest. The creature, the shelter, and they are very, very important for the air we breathe. Forest is very important because it gives us oxygen. Forests are not merely a collection of trees, but they are lungs for the planet, providing us with a clean air, regulating our climate and our system. Now, forests, they are not just the vital for survival, but also for all the living things. As we celebrate International Forest Day, let us not forget the importance of protecting and preserving of invariably ecosystem. It is our responsibility to be steward of forests, to nurture and create for them so that they may not continue to strive the generation, so that they can continue to what? To strive the next generation. So it is important to keep our forests even very clean. It is important for us to trim them, make them healthy, so that they can give us back the oxygen that we need. So we must stand together in solidarity to address the threats that the forests face, such as the deforestation, the climate change, and illegal logging. By raising awareness, we can prevent all these deforestation issues. We need to practice a safe forestry in order for it to give back to us in oxygen. So let us commit ourselves in supporting all the trees for us to be healthy. If you don't have a healthy tree, we can't have a healthy lifestyle. We can't have a healthy air to breathe in. So we need to keep our forests. We need to trim them. We need to avoid cutting them down. So many cultures, so many diversities, so many countries cut down the trees, but they don't know the importance of forests. It is important to nurture them. It is important to carry them like a baby because they provide for us as shelter. They also give us the oxygen that we breathe in. So we need to what? We need to keep adequate care of our forests. And these are the little points I have. Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And I just want to capture of all the wonderful things you said, it's so important. I want to capture that healthy trees. We need to also, it's not only about planting trees, it's not only about talking about it. We need to make sure that they get the nurturing that they need, that they have the environment that they need in order to grow strong and really work and do their job. Their job is to keep us alive, but we need to keep them alive the right way. So thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to call now only the people that have their cameras open. So I am going to now invite from Georgia, David Cavarcella. Please join us today now. Thank you, Sarah.
Hello.
David,
I
are you
share the
ready?
screen?
Welcome. Yes, yes.
Okay.
You're going to share it. Let me see
Mm,
if we can make it this quickly. There we go.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Okay. Hello once again. Today I will speak about Forest Day. On this presentation, I will talk through different kind of information which can be grouped as different chapters. As you can see, I have two main chapters, and they are Forest Day, and the second one is Forest Day and Us. And on this chapter, I will explain the activities we have done about this day. Let's start, but before I'll introduce myself. My name is David Gratzelia. I'm from Georgia. I'm studying in the Istanbul Public School of Martva Municipality, 10th grade. My English teacher is Isolda Daniel. Let's start from chapter first, Forest Day. Firstly, what is forest? The word forest broadly describes an area that has a large number of trees. It is the habitat for a variety of living beings, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. There are three general types of forest that exist: temperate, tropical, and boreal. Experts estimate that these forests cover approximately 1/3 of Earth's surface. What is International Day of Forest? The International Day of Forest was established on the 21st day of March by resolution of the United Nations General Assembly on November 28, 2013. Each year, various events celebrate and raise awareness of the importance of all types of forests and trees outside forests for the benefit of current and future generations. Countries are encouraged to undertake efforts to organize local, national, and international activities involving forests and trees, such as tree planting campaigns on International Day of Forests. Celebration of Forest Day. The day celebrates and raises awareness of the importance of all types of forest. On each International Day of Forest, countries are encouraged to undertake local, national, and international efforts to organize activities involving forests and trees, such as tree planting campaigns. The UN, United Nations, encourages countries to take initiatives at local, national, and international levels to organize activities to promote the restoration of forests and trees, such as tree planting campaigns or tasks that pay tribute to green spaces, such as art exhibitions or photo competitions. History of Forest Day. The catalyst for Forest Day was a casual conversation in Oxford, England in February 2007 between two scientists who felt the world was underestimating the importance of forests in mitigating carbon emissions and saw a glaring need for the latest forestry research and thinking to inform global policymakers and UNFCCC negotiators. They did not foresee that the conference would become one of the most influential global events on forest and climate change today. World Forest Day is celebrated every 21 March. In 2012, the United Nations UN General Assembly agreed to commemorate this date, with 2013 being the first year it was celebrated worldwide. Since then, millions of people around the globe have used it as an opportunity to celebrate all types of forests, recognize the importance of trees and forests and all that they do for us, and take action to protect them. Benefits of Forest Day, and I have three main benefits, and they are forest conservation promotion, education and advocacy, community engagement, and action. Let's explain each of them. Forest conservation promotion. Forest Day raises awareness about the importance of forests, promoting conservation efforts to protect their ecological, economic, and social benefits. Educational and advocacy. Forest Day events educate people about forests and advocate for sustainable management practices, fostering a more environmentally aware and active global community. Community engagement and action. Forest Day brings communities together to participate in activities like tree planting, cleanup events, and workshops, fostering a sense of responsibility and encouraging collective action for forest preservation. SDGs related to Forest Day. Two Sustainable Development Goals related to the International Day of Forests, and they are SDG 13 and SDG 15. Sustainable Development Goal 13, SDG 13, titled Climate Action, emphasizes the critical need for immediate and concerted efforts to combat climate change and its far-reaching consequences. SDG 15. Sustainable Development Goal 15 aims to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification and halt and reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. Chapter 2, A Forest Day and Us. The students of our school visited the Palace of Guardians of the cities of Delhi, where various educational and cognitive programs have been created for school-age students. The desired program, European Heritage in the Guardians and European Garden and Ecology of the Guardians, were chosen. The children visited the memorial exhibition of the Guardians, learned about the history of creation of the European Garden of the Guardians in a lecture format. A discussion was held on ecological and environmental protection problems, waste reduction, and management. The practical part, which included a fun brain exercise activity, was very impressive. With the help of the exciting working material, children developed a plan with their own imagination, created posters, depicted the exciting problem, and made the presentation. Also, students of our school made posters to celebrate the World Forest Day, cleaned the nearby forest reserve near the school, and planted different kind of trees. The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. John Moore. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you so much, David, as usual. So
Thank you.
young, but such a powerful voice and such a powerful message. I really, really admire
you.
and I really support the education that you're getting in school. It's not only in books. The majority of our education comes from actions and seeing others lead by example and putting our young students to really do the work, because 70% of how we learn is hands-on. So thank you again for sharing with us
Thank you.
what this day commemorates, how we relate to the forest, but most importantly, how you and your fellow students and colleagues are actually looking into what International Forest Day and what we can do as students, because we may think we're young, but we can all impact. So thank you again, David, for being
Thank
with
you.
us.
This means so much for me. Thank you for this great opportunity. Thanks, Dr. Erman. Also, I want to say thanks to everyone who helped me to make this presentation and make process that included the making presentation. I wasn't alone. My teachers helped me so much. My school students of our school also helped me so much, and I'm really thankful to them. And thank you for this opportunity, and thanks to everyone, and thanks for your support also.
Thank you. Thank you. Very proud of you. Very, very proud. So now I would like to call Selija Jovanova. Did I get your name correctly? There we go. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for this great opportunity. I'm really honored and grateful to be with you on the International Forest Day. I will be share my screen. So I will be talking about our project Plant Tree, Don't Be a Stamped, as I working in my school. At first, I would like to talk about green factories. So the forests are often fondly called green factories. They are produced and clean air, purify water, prevent soil erosion, and regulate the climate. In addition, they biodiversity conservation areas because they provide habitats for different plants and animals. So they also play a key role in our economy, culture, tradition, and history. And if managed effectively, are source of renewable and recyclable products such as wood and paper. Forests and forest land in Croatia cover 47% of the land area. Oak, beech, hornbeam, fir, spruce, holm, oak, and pine are just some of the species that make our forests from the east to the far south so diverse. However, forests are globally threatened today due to poor management, fires, disturbed water regime, bacteria, fungi, air, soil, and water pollution, acid rain, etc. More than half of the world's original forests have already disappeared. Most of them survive is found in North America, Russia, and Brazil. Globally, forest loss continues due to climate change. We lose a staggering 13 million hectares of forest every day, and area larger than Greece. So protecting forests is essential for both the survival of the planet and our future. Here is what you can do to protect them. what you can do. Paperless. With the advancement of technology, it is possible to replace all that pile of paper that accumulate in your office or home, in the office, at home, or at the bank. Give priority to electronic documents and invoices and sending emails instead of faxes or mail. Give preference to ebooks. Also, any book lover's heart will ache that this suggestion. Digital books create less demand for paper. They're also more convenient because you can have the entire library on the device, and thanks to the e-reader, you can read them even in the dark, unlike books printed on paper. Print smart. First, ask yourself if you really need to print that document. If the answer is no, congratulations. So you have just saved paper and consequently saved some trees and forests. If you really need to print a document, print on both sides and avoid using the watch paper. Recycle all paper materials. Set up paper recycling station at home or in the office while your newly installed paper bin fills up, which can take a while. You will be plenty of time to find a scrap yard of company that can come and collect the old paper, sometimes for free.
I'm
Choose
going to stop,
recycled
but
paper.
Salija, I
Yes?
just wanted to ask you, can people see your presentation? Because I don't see your presentation moving. I just see plant tree, don't be a stamp, but I don't see it evolving. It's
It's
not
not
moving?
Yeah, true,
Okay,
yes.
so let's take a minute because I know you went through the effort. So I would like you to make
Okay.
it to make sure that you put it in slideshow so we can actually see it.
Okay, so it's visible for everyone.
Visible, but it's not moving.
Okay.
It's not moving. Is that okay?
It's not moving. I don't know
Yeah.
what's happened, but okay. So the fifth is to choose recycled paper products. Everything from recycled office supplies to the recycled toilet paper is available at your local grocery store. By choosing recycled paper products, you can save trees. Every 50 trees saved help absorb 1 kilograms of the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere every year. Byproducts with the FEC logo, Forest Stewardship Council, is an international organization that oversees the production of wood product in the environmentally friendly way. Okay, 7, plant a tree. Does this need to be emphasized at all? For every tree cut down, and at least 1 tree must be planted, and the same applies to every tree lost in a forest fire. So the 8, eat green as often as possible. Producing meat for human consumption requires a lot of land. All over the world, the demand for meat is increasing, and increasing share of the land needed to raise livestock is being clearing from the forests. In Brazil, for every cow, 10 square meters of Amazon rainforest is cut down. Okay, support the work of environmental organizations. Most organizations that work to preserve forests are not profit and really on donations. Supporting WWF or other organizations focused on sustainable forest management with the nation is always a good way to ease the quality of feeling of the paperwork. Spread the word. Raising awareness about responsible behavior is a simple yet important thing you can do. And finally, I would like to share with you our project, Plant a Tree, Don't Be a Stamp. We made it in the volunteering club, as we called it, Dvorište. So our students planted trees in the background of our school. This project is for students to teach them how to protect the environment and keep earth clean. So we made activities about plant trees in yard of our school. The students plant trees as volunteering club, and the name of our club was Dvorište, it's its acronym. These activities made our students better people, and after that we're very happy because they do something good for earth. This is some pictures of them, our volunteering club. And our activities are used for teaching our students how to keep blue planet Earth make much more healthy for living. The mission of our students were to make positive messages for everyone for Day of the Planet Earth. Our volunteering club is still working and made activities in curriculum of our classes. And that's all for me. Thank you for your attentions.
Thank you so much, Seljika. I love it, and I really appreciate the fact that we involve our students in this. And we were not able to see the pictures. I want you to share them later with us. But the fact that you said something also that I always love to capture is that once we make them participant, they feel special. They feel like they're doing something.
Yes.
And I think that is the key to every action. Also, thank you for all the tips that you gave us on being greener. And sometimes, you know, if we eat less meat, like you said, if we eat more green, we really help the earth. So actually just eating and being healthy is going to help us be better for the earth. So thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
I really appreciate all your work. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to now invite Maka from Georgia. Maka, you here?
Yes, yes. Welcome. Welcome
Thank
from
you.
Georgia, my dearest all speakers. I am very happy to be with you and celebrate for this important day with you to all. Thank you very much for this kind invitation, and I start speak. Okay. Celebrated on March 21st, International Day of Forest was established by the United Nations General Assembly. Since then, millions of people have used it as an opportunity to embrace all types of forests and all that they do for us, and recognize the importance of trees, forests, and all that they do for us, and take action to protect them. And the International Day of Forest theme 2024 is Forests and Innovation. From cleaning the air we breathe to filtering the water we drink, shading and sheltering us from harmful and providing nutritious food, reducing stress, improving our health, and sequestrating carbon in their roots, trunks, and leaves. Trees provide many benefits. And if you listening with us today of a great conference, you are probably aware of how important it is this day for us, for the people and for the planet, and to restore forests and protect the environment. And this year, the International Day of Forest 2024 is outlined under the theme Forests and Innovation, New Solutions Innovation in the Safeguarding of Forest Ecosystems. It is imperative upon of to harness technological development for our woods to address the developing danger of deforestation, habitat degradation, and climate change. The importance of the International Day of Forest is to spread awareness and give instruction at all the levels to guarantee feasible forest management and biodiversity preservation. And after all, healthy forests mean solid, healthy communities and prosperous economies. And all we know that forests are very significant for our daily lives. From the book we read, to the air we breathe, to the house we build. And forests play an irreplaceable role in each of our lives. They bind the soil, they help in water retention, they contribute to the overall ecosystem of the world, and most importantly, they give us the oxygen that we need for survival. Forests are always the greatest source of medicinal plants, which can cure a lot of diseases. And finally, we cannot live without trees and forests in the world. The best time, I want to say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Always remember, forests are the world's air, the lungs of the planet. Thank you very much for your kind listening. Thank you very much to have this opportunity to be with you today. I am very happy when you listen and when you learn a lot from you, learn a lot every day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maka. Thank you for your incredible words. And most importantly, I think that also what you just said, trees are the lungs of the world. Like we need to make sure that if we don't have trees, we don't have anything. And like you said, you know, the most important tree was the one planted 20 years ago. So do it today so you can impact future generations. Thank you so much, Maka, for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So now, thank you. I would like to invite Mr. Halson. Is it Halson Justin?
Yeah,
The
thank you,
virtual
Miss.
podium is all yours. Thank you.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Thank you to Miss Virginia.
Thank
Once again, thank you to Miss Ermina and
Thank
all
you.
the fellow members for giving me this kind and inspiring opportunity. So to be on this stage or to be in this global platform, and I was really at first very curious of what I'm going to listen today, and while I'm listening, I got a lot of inspiration from you guys. Thank you for the speakers, and let us keep this world as a happy and safe place. So first and foremost,
Just one moment,
for this
Justin, if you
internet,
let me. Sorry that I interrupt you. Justin is our member for Foreign Affairs. Is our team. He's part of our team, and he is there for meetings with the students GIS, and students GIS was so impressed by Justin, and I hope we will have a great partnership ahead. Thank you.
okay, thank you for the kind and very short introduction from Miss Ermina. I'm flattered.
Go ahead, Mr. Halson.
So can you see my screen?
We can, yes.
Okay, so before I start, I'm going to introduce myself. So for this International Forest Day, I am Halson Justin. I have a master's degree in mathematics education, and I'm an Edufluencers 3.0 of Ministry of Education in Malaysia. So when we are talking about forests, is it about Forrest Gump? Are you familiar with Forrest Gump?
Yes.
So Forrest Gump is a movie that was released back in 1994, if I'm not mistaken. So it was played by Tom Hanks. So it's about a very special kid and a special person with with his special journey. So if any of you guys here who still haven't watched this movie, maybe you can watch this because this guy is truly an amazing person. So I'm not going to talk about Forrest Gump, but I just want to take your attention for this topic that we're going to share today. So I'm going to close my screen first. How to close this? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to celebrate a treasure that sustains life on Earth, our forests. So, as we mark International Forest Day, we recognize the critical role, the crucial role for our ecosystem. So, we are going to determine our planet's health and the well-being of the humanity. So forests are more than just a collection of trees. Just now, a lot of the speakers we are talking about how to they give us the definition of forest. So as I'm saying just now, forests are more than just a collection of trees. They are complex, um, interconnected ecosystem that provided habitat for countless and many species of animals that very important in our environment. So a lot of speakers just now do agree that with the trees we are going to have the oxygen, it's going to purify our air and water and offer livelihoods for millions of people around the world. So they are, but just now one of the speakers are saying that the forests are the lungs of our planets, and I really agree that, and I was really inspired about it because we know that in every second and in every minute when we breathe in and we breathe out, we breathe in the oxygen and we breathe out the carbon dioxide. So the plant and the trees around us are going to have the regulation system, and it's quite fascinating. And what the most important thing is, the forest is the gift and the treasure from God. So yet despite the immense value, our forests are under threat. So this is the really common issues around the world. So as we know that when we read in the newspaper, in the digital newspaper, we have the increased greenhouse emission and the displacement of indigenous communities who depend on forests for their survival. So when humans are actually doing the urbanization, they actually are going to make a lot of deforestation. I heard one of the speakers saying just now how deforestation is very dangerous because this is going to destroy our forests. So I believe the factors that driven by the forest deforestation, one of the thing that is the logging, mining, and all that. So it's all about the human action. So the consequences of the forestation far-reaching and affect us all. Because without forests, there are no lives. As I'm saying just now, the forests are the lungs for our life. So when we don't have forests, then we are going to have a severe natural disaster, such as the flood, drought, and even we are going to have the wildfires. Maybe back in 2022, there are big fires in Australia, and that is quite scary. And I believe all of the people in the world, we are really afraid that specific and that particular things can happen in our country or in our place. So we need to avoid all that. So we also feel that in the disruption of the livelihoods and the loss of cultural heritage, we need the forest to sustain all that. So we are the people and we are the hope around the world. We are the individuals and the communities, and I'm really happy because the education, as the Ms. Armina said just now, education connect us. Even though I'm in Malaysia and I can see some of the speakers are from Georgia, Pakistan, but we come all together in this a beautiful platform where we are going to play our role as a human being, and we're coming together to protect and to restore our forests. So this kind of initiatives, this is going to sustain our forests, and we are going to establish and we are going to instill a good value to all people around the world. So as we celebrate International Forest Day, let us commit ourselves to conserve and to sustain the management of our forests. So, and let us take action to ensure that our future generation inherit a world where forests can live as free as we can see as the bird. The bird is flying free, and we want our forests they can grow freely and providing for both people and planet. So in conclusion, let us remember that the words of forest meaning life. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Miss Ermina.
Thank you, Mr. Halston. That was wonderful. And you are absolutely right. Forest means life. And that is absolutely true. And we're so helpful and so happy that you have a event and you have a unity with our school. So thank you for being here. And I know you've been with us since the very beginning, early. So I appreciate the responsibility also. So thank you for being with us here. And like you said, these events happen to inspire us, to bring awareness, to really invite us not only to wish, but to take action. Thank you again. Thank you for being with us. I would like to now invite, and please, if you're available, open up your camera so I know that you're available. I would like to invite Anano Chikobaba from Georgia.
Hi, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, wonderful.
Can you see my presentation?
We can, yes. Can you put it on
Okay, I'm going to
slideshow?
start.
Can you put it on slideshow? Is it possible for you so we can see it go through? If not, we may not be able to. There we go.
Is it okay?
Perfect. Yes, perfect.
Okay. First of all, hi, my name is Anano Chikobaba. I'm from Ramidikhamidjias #1 public school, and I'm going to make presentation about the life of the forest. The forest is a complex community where trees, other plants and animals live in delicate balance. As steward of the earth trees, it's helpful for us to know about the growth processes of trees, their role in the forest world, and how we can improve their quality. What tree rings tell us about the life of a tree? Each spring and summer, a tree adds new layers of wood to its trunk. The wood formed in spring grows fast and is lighter because it consists of large cells. In summer, growth is slower, the wood has smaller cells and is darker. So when the tree is cut, the layers appear as alternating greens of light and dark wood. Consider rings and you know the tree's age. Study the rings and you can learn much more. Many things affect the way the tree grows, and this alters the shape, thickness, color, and uniformity of the rings. The outer bark is a tree's protection from the outside world. Continually renewed from within, it helps keep out moisture and the rain, and prevents the tree from losing moisture when the air is dry. It insulates against cold and heat and wards of insect enemies. The inner bark or phloem is pipeline through which food is passed to the rest of the tree. It lives for only a short time and then dies and turns to cork to become part of protective outer bark. The cambium cell layer is a growing part of the trunk. It annually produces new bark and new wood in response to hormones that pass down through the phloem with food from the leaves. These hormones, called auxins, stimulate cells. Auxins are produced by leaf buds at the ends of branches as soon as they start growing in spring. Sapwood is a tree's pipeline for water moving up to the leaves. Sapwood is new wood. As newer rings of sapwood, inner cells lose their vitality and turn to heartwood. Heartwood is the central supporting pillar of the tree. Although that, it will not desist or lose strength while the outer banks are intact. A composite hollow needle-like cellulose fibers bound together by a chemical glue called lining, it is in many ways as strong as steel. A piece 12 long and 1/2 in cross-section set vertically can support a weight of 20 tons. Leaves make food for the tree, and this tells us much about their shapes. For example, the narrow needles of a Douglas fir can expose as much as the 3 acres of chlorophyll surface to the sun. The lobes, leaflets, and jagged edges of many broadleaves have their uses too. They help evaporate the water used in food building, reduce wind resistance, even provide drip tips to shed rain that left standing could deceive the leaf. Trees are a renewable natural resource can continue to provide beauty and useful products for generations to come. So how does a tree build a trunk that can live for centuries and hold the weight of many tons? All of a tree trunk drawing is done in a thin layer of living cell cambium that surround the wood. This layer creates new wood on one side of itself and new bark on the other. This way, in effect, it moves outward, pushing the bark before it, leaving wood behind. Over the years, the trunk of the tree becomes bigger and thicker as the process repeats itself each growing season. You'll see how a tree ring can tell you if the tree has lived through fires, lack of rain, or too much rain, and much more. The marvelous chemistry of life tells this layer just how many wood cells will be needed to support the leafy crown and how much bark to build in order to protect the wood beneath it. This process, infinitely repeated, has given the world its forests. Here, forest is life aims to study forest ecosystems and much more generally, landscape structures with a low degree of interposition, whether in temperate or tropical regions. The research carried out in this care is structured according to four components. First, the characterization and monitoring of flora and fauna, the dynamics of forest ecosystems, the management and development of forest social ecosystems, the development of woody natural resources and non-timber forest products. To carry out this work, care relies in particular on observatory forests and laboratory forests. Care Forest is live hosts a very high resolution remote sensing platform that brings together equipment and expertise dedicated to the acquisition, processing, and analysis of fine earth observation data for monitoring natural area and agroecosystems. I'm done. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I really love the fact that you explained to us all about the tree. Many times we talk about trees, but we really don't get to know the intricacies and really the tree itself, and how it lives and really get to know it as something that's important. So thank you for showing us and sharing with us all this knowledge. I am very, very impressed. Thank you for joining us today. I have to say, Georgia is in the house.
Really glad that I'm
Go ahead.
here today. Thanks for this opportunity. I want to thank also my teachers, Ekaterina Chitanava and Maya Sichinava. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
want to say, Virginia, sorry for interrupting you, but
Go ahead. Yes.
people need to know Catherine is such a great teacher. She involved the students. She have great students and they are so good prepared. I love this. I love this.
Yes.
These are
absolutely.
teachers with open mind who give wings to the students. Congratulations, Catherine. Bravo.
Yes, I love it. I love the fact that we can see, right, when a teacher really gets involved and really inspires and awakens that thirst for knowledge. So congratulations. I'm very proud of you. So now we're going to be calling Anastasia Darsalia. Anastasia, are you with us?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Now I'm going to share my screen. Give me a minute. Okay. Can you see my screen?
It just says Zoom. So let's
yes.
put your presentation.
Now I'm gonna...
Yes.
Yes, of course. So
yeah, put it on slideshow. On slideshow. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anastasia.
Thank you. I'm gonna start now. Hello, everybody. Yes. I am Anastasia Darsalia from Charles's #1 public school named after Ramidi Khaminjia. And today I'm going to talk about the project we accomplished, the Cleanest Village. So today's topic will be working process of this project, goals, results, and future plans. Let's start, shall we? Okay. Georgia, like many other countries of the world, faces the problem of air pollution and environment with household items. Nowadays, this fact is facing a serious problem in our country because we often come across polluted streets, villages, cities, etc. The polluted environment is one of the main causes of death on Earth. Therefore, a clean environment is a prerequisite for a long and healthy life. We got involved in an environmental project that provides fundraising awareness in terms of waste management, forming the right attitude towards the environment and reducing natural landfills. The purpose of this competition is to reveal the winner in various nominations across the country, one of which is the Cleanest Village. Within the framework of this event, we cleaned the area around Pratapgarh and we also planted trees. So we accomplished this project in 2 different days. Now I'm going to describe the working process to you. So in 17th February, we cleaned the polluted areas of Pratapgarh. I must say, this event involved not only us, but whole city of Charleston, villagers, citizens, project managers, government, students. We got to know so many people. It was so much fun, and we played a small part in saving the earth. This is really important because we also helped the village go one step closer to winning the title of the cleanest village. Again, in 13th March, we cleaned the polluted areas of Pratapgarh. We also planted trees. As many of you said, trees are really, really an important part of our lives. Forests are lungs of air. Trees are our source of breathing, and it is very important to plant as many as them possible. So this was our project. Now I'm going to talk about the results of this project. The villagers given above got one step closer to winning the competition. representatives of different ages united to protect theirs. As I told you, this project involved the whole city of Charlottesville. We raised awareness from an environmental point of view, and we set an example for others. Goals of this project were: students will cooperate with community, plan and implement activities on environmental issue, which will contribute to existence of less polluted places in our country. Understanding one's own responsibility towards the country, interests, traditions, and values. Preservation and protection of natural and environmental conditions. Continuous development of one's ability and interest throughout life, and their maximum realization both within the country and outside its borders. Communication with individuals and groups. So I'll tell you about our future plans. We're going to enhance knowledge in form of a mini lecture. We're going to talk about environment, pollution, global warming to young adults and children. It is significant matter for our future and our present, of course, to raise awareness among children in direction of environmental protection. We're going to create posters, have discussion about the topic, excursions, organize cleaning events. So this is it. Thank you for your attention. Environment is no one's property to destroy. It is everyone's responsibility to protect. And don't forget that growing green is not just for a day, it is way of life. Thanks.
Anastasia, I am so impressed with sharing with us your goals and what you're planning to do, also sharing with us what you have already done, but most importantly, what you want to see and how you're going to take action. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's really inspiring for all of us and for all the students that are with us. You can actually take power. There's power within all of us. So I want you to be empowered to make a difference. Anastasia, I commend you and I commend your teachers because you are a well-spoken, I love everything that you did today. And I love your sense of responsibility. So thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for this great opportunity. And thanks for my teacher. And
yes, what's your teacher's name? Say it again so we can really recognize her.
Ekaterina Chitanova and Maya Sichinova. Thank you, all of you. And thanks for this great opportunity.
Education is really it. It's the pillar that promotes and protects us as humans. So thank you for saying that, and thank you for every single educationist that really lives it with its heart. So now I want to invite Melissa Esposito. She's here with us. Melissa, you're here with us?
Good
I
morning.
see you right there.
Good afternoon.
Good
evening,
morning. So happy to see you.
Me too. I'm very happy to be here with you. I thank a lot Ermina for inviting me to this important session. I want to share my screen. Okay.
Can you?
Yes, one moment. Is it okay?
Right now?
I'm not sharing. Yeah. Wait a moment.
Not yet. But is it available? I mean, you can see that you can, right?
Okay.
There we go. It's starting to load now. There we go. Yeah. Now put it on. If you can put it on.
Okay, perfect.
Showing. Yeah.
Let's speak about the International Day of Forest 2024.
Beautiful.
So, forest and disease. The COVID-19 pandemic that swept the world in early 2020 has raised several important questions. First, the man of the 21st century has suddenly realized his vulnerability, not only as an individual, but even as a species, despite all the advances. To avoid other pandemics, the primary role of forests has emerged very clearly. So, forests fundamental resources for human life. Forests are essential resources for life. In particular, the merit goes to the emission into the atmosphere by plants and forest soil, and the consequent inhalation of certain biogenic volatile organic compounds, which make the forest a real dispenser of natural aromatherapy. The concentration of these substances in the forest air depends on the tree species, the season, and the time of the day. So the great forests between development and collapse of civilization. Trees and forests are our best purifiers of the atmosphere, and by virtue of the key role in the terrestrial ecosystem, in their absence, it is completely implausible to imagine the survival on Earth of many species, including ours. The turning point after which the collapse of our civilization occurs has been defined as the moment in which the global population reaches its peak and begins to decline against its will. And humanity has at most a 10% chance of escaping collapse within a 20-40-year time frame. In the absence of a sufficiently large-scale technological developments, only an immediate collective commitment aimed primarily at stopping and reversing the trend of deforestation represents the only realistic possibility of avoiding collapse. So forests and climate are an unexpected and surprising link. In fact, the first and most obvious service offered by global forests is that of carbon sequestration, which accounts for almost 30% of all carbon dioxide, the most important greenhouse gas, and emitted into the atmosphere by human activities, half of which is due to tropical forests. And yet forests play an even more important and subaltern role than climate stability, based on previous studies showing that large forest systems, such as the Amazon, locally recycle up to half of the moisture carried by the oceans and precipitation. In 2010, it was shown that forests are not very efficient recyclers of moisture. And more importantly, this recycling returns into precipitations in areas very far from the forests themselves. So much so that, for example, in South America, the Rio de Plata basin depends on evaporation from the Amazon forest for 70% and of its water resources, and Western China, for example. Large natural forests not only recycle the humidity which transported by the winds triggers precipitation even far away from the forests themselves, but they actually create the winds. In particular, the condensation of water vapor transpired by plants in coastal forests creates areas of low pressure in the atmosphere, and which in turn suck wind from the ocean. This wind carries the humidity inside until it reaches other larger forests, and the process repeats, thus creating a real river of humidity up to enormous distances. And Europeans were mainly responsible for great deforestations in the world and the consequent damage to the stability of the climate system. After all they could not have known the most extreme consequences, since no place in Western Europe is more than 600 kilometers far from the ocean or from the sea. A recent study on forest ecosystems has shown that if the distance separating two large forest ecosystems grows beyond a certain limit, at least one of these ecosystems can fall towards extinction. So furthermore, deforestation can lead to further forest loss. Finally, only natural forests are able to optimize the proportion of old and young trees, allowing the forest itself to thrive and provide all its services. Natural forests should be strictly protected. And so allowing natural forests to regrow and expand despite the slow process appears to be the surest measure to restore the planet's climate balance as long as carbon emissions caused by human activities decrease rapidly. My speech is ended, and thank you all for listening to me. And let's start with ourselves. Thank you again for listening to me, and a big hug to Ermina, my friend. Thank.
Wonderful, Melissa. And I know that Ermina is receiving it right now. Thank you for bringing us the correlation between forest and disease, and also what happens, and I think that everybody has brought something new to the table for us to all learn. What happens if there's too much space between forests? right? And that allows reforestation naturally. So thank you so much for bringing us to his attention. And again, that call to action. We all have to take action. We all have to take action. So Ermina's right here. Ermina, would you like to say something to Melissa right now?
I am always proud of her. I am always proud of Melissa. And I invited her with us to come to visit our great school, to meet our students. And I will be happy to have such a great friend here. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you with us always. Thank you.
For me too. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Melissa, again for being here with us. And thank you, Ermina, for those beautiful words. And now I would like to invite Ambassador, this is from Nigeria, Ambassador Nayakachi Ofuru from Nigeria. Are you here with us today? Hello? Okay, so I am going to go down the list. I don't see cameras that are on, so I may think that you may not have a good connection. So I'm going to be calling you. Anna and Anita, are you here?
Hi.
Hi, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Please go ahead. Where are you joining us from today? Yes.
Hello. Hi. We are joining you from Georgia, and we are students of 24th Public School, and we would like to present you a presentation about forests. You can see the presentation, right?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, let's start. Sorry. Okay. So, forests play a very important role in human health. We have forests for free, but people should know how to take care of them. People cut trees and use them for their own good. As the population increases, more space is needed, so forests are being destroyed. We need trees for oxygen. One tree produces enough oxygen for 2 people per day. Why do forests matter? Forests are home to more than a half land-based species of animals, insects, and plants. More than 3 billion people live in or around forests. They depend on forests for fuel, food, and medicine. Forests keep our climate stable by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. They also regulate our water supply and improve its quality. We want to see a world where forests are properly valued for the many benefits they provide for people, economies, and nature, and we know it's possible. Georgia is known for its beautiful forest. Forest makes up 14% of Georgia total area. Georgia has forest management and supervising institutions such as National Forest Agency of Protected Area, and etc. But forests in Georgia are often used for firewood, which describes for covered areas. Every year, around 10 million hectares of forests are destroyed, making ways for activities like agriculture and making roads. We are destroying forests for logging, unsustainable agriculture, building houses. Because population has increased, people need more areas for living, so they cut down trees, and the trees have decreased. This has put us in great danger. How can we stop forests from decreasing? Now we tell you a few reasons of how we can stop deforestation. People plant more trees. Join a tree planting organization in your social community or global support eco-friendly companies. Choose to support eco-friendly activities and companies even the ones. And the last one, recycle and buy recycled products. Better for the future. Decreasing tree cutting will slow global warming down. We will have more oxygen and more beautiful places. Nature is a gift we can't lose. We need to protect it and educate other people to stop polluting and damaging forests. If we don't help Earth, it won't help us either. Nature is nothing but a friend to us, and we need to stop destroying it for fun and for our own satisfaction. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you for this amazing opportunity. And I also want to thank my teachers. My teachers who always are good for us and
support
help
us.
us. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anita and Anna.
Thank
I love the dual combination. I love the duo. Thank you for bringing all this information. And there's something that you said that was really, really important. And that is to support eco-friendly companies. Nobody's really talked about this today, but there's so many companies out there that have gone through the extra work and the extra expense to really be ethically responsible with the planet. And I think that we should all really support these type of environments and these companies that are corporations that are doing the right thing. So thank you for bringing us to that attention. I love it. And
Thank you
for,
so much.
No, thank you. Thank you. I want to make sure, and have a great day, you guys. I love it. I was very inspired by both of you. Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Let's see if Dr. Elibahati Imaru, are you here with us today?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
The podium is yours. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Libati Zablon Kimaro from Kilimanjaro, Tanzania.
Beautiful. So happy to have you. Do you have a presentation you're going to share? Okay.
And Abati is always with us, is a pillar of our project, always there, always there. He plants life, I can say this. I'm proud of him always.
Beautiful. Love it. Let's put it on slideshow so we can actually see it move.
Good evening, night. I'm Dr. Libati Zablon Kimaro from Kilimanjaro, Tanzania.
Okay, can you?
Yes.
Dr. Sablon, can you like put it on your slideshow to see if we can appreciate your presentation? Because I see you went through the effort of making it. I would like to see it if it's possible. Go to slideshow and from the beginning. Did we lose him? No. Yes. You'll join us again. Do you see him, Ermina? No. Okay. You don't see him.
No, I think he lost the connection.
Yes, yeah, we heard his voice was leaving. Okay, so now he's gonna come back. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yay, wonderful. Okay, Doctor. There we go, beautiful. Thank you.
Happy International Forest Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, forest is the home of many biodiversity. Yeah, we can build our youth for the future. As you can see the picture here, this is the Tanzania map. We have a neighbor Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, Zambia, Malawi, and Mozambique. And we have Indian Ocean in Zanzibar. This is the primary student in my area I'm living in the campaign of to plant a tree for the future generation. Forest and innovation is a new solution for the better world. You know, if you want to educate youth, you must practice. Practice is very important, more than to say by using theory. So according to my initiative, KP, I try to training many people practically. It's not for theory. So for today, we use this day to plant a tree in Moshi Secondary School. Why International Forest Day? You know, all around the world now is under threat. People are suffering for many things. we have many challenges such as climate change, global warming. We have a war in the world. Many areas now, the world have a war. And in the war, there are many equipment or tools. We use it for fighting. So that equipment or that machines, they destroy many environment, especially trees. Also, there are natural hazards such as flooding, hurricane, earthquake. The source of tree. We don't have a tree. There are many disasters. You can see some picture there. Improper solid waste management, such as plastic, is also a source of decreasing the forest. This is the Moshi Technical Secondary School in Moshi Municipal Council in the campaign of tree plantation. We should plant trees in the rainy season. Measure how to plant a tree. There are areas in the world who have a different area and a different season. It's better to plant a tree in rainy season because we get a lot of water free. So the rainy season is the best way to plant trees. And you must plant a tree in the good hole, a big hole with maybe you can put a compost or animal manure to fertilize that root of tree. After planting trees, we have a responsibility to take care or to monitor it, how can going and what it can do. There are a message says one big tree cannot make a forest. So it's better to plant different type of tree, big or small, but the forest is big, small, and the grasses. That is a forest. Disadvantage of tree plantation. The impact of natural hazard you can see here. This is a disaster, strong wind. And if you plant a tree around the world, we can reduce strong wind in many areas around the world. Human activities is a source of deforestation and is a source of many things in the world. Human, they go to the forest, cutting down tree for charcoal, maybe cutting down tree for timber. Also, some area there is a tree, but you need to make a construction for infrastructure. So they cut down a tree. As I can say, nuclear bombs, nuclear plants is a source of this decreasing forest. Deforestation, as you can see here, people go to the forest and they cut down trees to make a timber. Advantage of forest, we get a spring water, natural spring water. We get a forest, is a home of many biodiversity. We can reduce the greenhouse gases, treatment of climate change or treatment of climate action. And in the spring water, we get a water. We can use it to drink, to get a power and irrigation. As you can see here, this is the natural spring water in Moshi Municipal Council. And after natural spring water, they go to the raised farm. By using raw reserved forest, we get this natural spring water. So it's a good example of forest. And the raw reserve forest 75% area is in Moshi Municipal Council. Forest and health. Health, forest will bring health people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ermina, I know you're there. Thank you so much, Doctor, because I love what you bring to us and I love it in the way that you say it. But I think one of the things that we had not seen before is truly how we impact, and thank you for sharing those photos with us, how we impact countries that we don't know and how collaboration, international cooperation really helps. And I mean, I just brought to your attention that you're always present and you're always with us and that you are a pillar of this program. And that just shows that we may not be in the same piece of land, but we're all in the same planet under the same sky. And we can definitely all impact. So thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you. Ermina, would you like to add something?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Kimaro. As I say, you are a pillar of all projects. He really is a change maker because he acts. He really love what he do. And I admire him, simply. I admire him. Thank you so much. Thank you. My respect.
Thank you for
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being with us. I'm going to call again Dr. Ambassador Nyakachi Ofuru. If you're here, I see you're here. I don't know if you're available. Ambassador Nyakachi? Okay, so I'm going to move with Ekaterine. Ekaterine, are you with us today? Oh, there you go, Doctor. Yeah, very good. Okay, Nyakachi.
Yeah.
The virtual podium is yours. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Good day, everyone. Yeah, please, I'm Dr. Ambassador Nyakachi from Nigeria. I'm hailing from Nigeria. Yes, I actually sent a message. I dropped a message in the platform, and also I directed a message to you, ma. So I'm so much happy to participate for this kind of program. So, but it was just some minutes ago, I got to know about this program. You know, I was surprised about you people doing this kind of program. So that was why when I was called, I thought that I'm just coming. I'm just coming in as an observer to observe and see what other speakers have to say. So, but I really appreciate so many speakers today. At least the few speakers I observed today, I gleaned from their experiences, also from their presentations. So hopefully in subsequent programs, I love to be part of it. I'm very interested in this kind of educational activities, educational program. Please, ma, just pardon me for today. Subsequently, I want to be part of this. At least this is my area of interest. I studied I studied microbiology, and talking about forest. At least I have a lot to share in my country, Nigeria, because we have some reserved area, some dense area of land that is being reserved for maybe wildlife, and also places whereby trees like maybe timber can be production, even some natural place for preservation of animals, different assorted types of animal, and also those places are being kept for students in terms of excursion, for educational and extracurricular activities for students to observe. Like and there was a time when I was teaching my students agricultural science. So I went to it was on a topic about forest. So I went for excursion. I do lots of excursion for them. So I showed them the forest reserve area. I showed them, told them, see, a virgin forest. I showed them the natural the living things, the animals there. You see, there's a city in Nigeria called Port Harcourt. So we have the forest reserve area there, where both the trees, all this hardwood timber trees for construction, they are being made, and also how to sensitize them about deforestation. What deforestation means is when a forest is no longer in its natural state, when maybe all those trees has been cut down, when those trees has been cut down, so the place can no longer be the natural inhabitation area as it usually used to be. So I really love this. I'm passionate about this. Had it been I have a little time at least to make one or two presentation, as in to make one or two research before coming up, I would have done it down. But just some minutes before I was called. So please, pardon me. I'm very happy. Even if I don't have much to say, at least just a brief introduction about myself, and also my interest to participate in subsequent time, in other times, and subsequent time I will, ma.
Thank you so much. You know what? You have the most important thing. You have passion and you have grit.
Yes.
So I thank you for being with us and letting us know of your interest and letting you know the knowledge that you have, and also wanting to share that. So in the future, definitely want you again. Thank you for sharing what you do know and a little bit of who you are. So we will definitely count on you at our next conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma. I will give you a direct message. I will give you a direct message, so that next time you include me, so that I will prepare myself better. Yes. I'm an educationist. I'm a lecturer. I'm a lecturer. All right. Thank you very much, ma.
You are. We can tell. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I would like to thank you. I would like to call Ekaterina, if you're here with us. Ekaterina, you're here, Ekaterina? Okay, if not, let's go ahead and call Mr. Dr. Yukachi, if you can unmute yourself. There we go. Okay, Ekaterina, you're here? No? Okay, so Eliko Akovia. Eliko, I know you're here with us today. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. And may I share my presentation?
Please. Yes. Can you?
Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Is it visible?
We see it loading. It's loading right now. Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Now we see it. We see it.
Okay. International Forest Day. And I am an international speaker, Eliko Akovia from Georgia, an English teacher. International Day of Forests, also known as International Forest Day, is observed every year on March 21st. This day was established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2012 to raise awarenesses about the importance of forests and trees in sustaining life on Earth. The day aims to promote the significance of forests, is combating climate change, maintaining biodiversity, providing habitats for numerous species, and supporting the livelihoods of millions of people worldwide. Each year, the International Day of Forest has a specific theme to highlight different aspects of forest. Conservation and management activities and events are organized globally, including tree planting campaigns, seminars, workshops, and educational programs to emphasize the vital role of forests in ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. Protecting forests is crucial for maintaining biodiversity, combating climate change, preserving ecosystems, and sustaining the livelihoods of millions of people. Here are several actions that can be taken to protect forests. First, enforcement of laws and regulations. Implement and enforce laws that regulate logging, land conversion, and other activities that threaten forests. This includes establishing protecting areas and ensuring adherence to zoning regulations. Promote sustainable forestry practices. Encourage sustainable logging practices such as selective logging, reforestation, and afforestation. Sustainable forestry aims to minimize the impact on ecosystems and ensure the long-term health in forests. Third is community involvement and land rights. Involve local communities in forest management decisions and recognize their land rights. Indigenous peoples and local communities often have traditional knowledge that can be invaluable for sustainable forest management. For this forest monitoring and surveillance, analyze technologies such as satellite imagery, drones, and remote sensing to monitor forests for illegal logging, encroachment, and forest fires. Early detection can help prevent further damage. Fifth is support alternative livelihoods, provide alternative sources of income for communities dependent on forest resources. This can include ecotourism, sustainable agriculture, and non-timber forest products. Six, education and awarenesses. Raise awarenesses about the importance of forests and the threats they face. Education programs can empower individuals and communities to take action to protect forests. Corporate responsibility. Encourage corporations to adopt sustainable sourcing policies and support initiatives that promote forestry practices. Consumers can also choose products from companies committed to sustainable sourcing. It is international cooperation. Foster international cooperation and agreements to address transboundary issues such as deforestation, illegal logging, and biodiversity conversion. Climate change mitigation. Recognize the role of forests in climate change mitigation and incorporate forest protection and restoration into climate change mitigation strategies. And TANSIS restore degraded forest, implement restoration projects to rehabilitate degraded forest and improve their ecological function. And finally, I want to say that this can involve planting native tree species, controlling invasive species, and restoring natural water cycles. By implementing these measures, we can work towards safeguarding forests for future generations and ensuring their vital ecological, economic, and social benefit. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. Eniko, you are definitely a speaker. We love to hear from you because it is so clear and so succinct. Definitely your message is great. And I think we've heard it again and again, and you have resounded and reinforced the message that we all can take action. You know, and the things that are happening, we can actually change. So thank you again for sharing your important message with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I also want to now invite Jorge Torres Manrique. Jorge, are you here, Jorge? Are you with us today? Maya, Mate, I'm going down the
Just
list.
write in group. He just write in our group. Dr.
Okay,
Ho,
cool.
you hear us?
Manrique. Yes. Is he going to join us?
I think he don't hear us.
Mr. Manrique. Let's see, Jorge Torres Manrique. We'll wait for him. I'll call somebody else and we'll wait for him. Nana Isikurashvili. Oh, Jorge, you're here. Wonderful. Jorge Torres Manrique, welcome, bienvenido. The podium is yours.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Excuse me for the later. Very honored and grateful to the James International School India, Piyush Grab, and Doctors Ermina Rescu, Virginia Rivera, and the Piyash Pandit. Today, 21 March, we celebrate the International Forest Day, a day that reminds of the vital importance of these ecosystems to life on our planet. Forests are much more than just a collection of trees. They are home to an incredible diversity of fauna and flora, and play a crucial role and regulate the climate and purify the air we breathe. In Peru, my country, we are fortunate to have a rich variety of forest, from the Amazon to the cloud forest high in the Andes. Each of these forests has our charm, its own importance, and they all deserve protection and our respect. In this International Day of Forests, let's make a commitment to value and protect our forests. Let us remember that every tree that is planted, every forest that is preserved, it's a step towards a greener and more sustainable future for us all. Let's celebrate forests, not just today, but every day. Innovation and technology have revolutionized the forest control and monitoring system, enable countries to track and report on their forests more effectively, according to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Forest carbon dioxide emissions have been reduced by total 13 billion tons. In addition, in other progress toward innovative and transparent forest monitoring system, the theme to the 2024 International Day of Forests is Forests and Innovation, New Solution for a Better World. The fight against deforestation requires new technological advances, with 10 million hectares lost annually due to forest loss, and approximately 70 million hectares destroyed by fires. These technological innovations are essential for early warming systems and the sustainable production of raw materials, empowerment of indigenous people, who are the guardians of much of the warming impact forest, through land mapping and access to climate finances is also needed, which will help preserve their crucial role in biodiversity conservation and carbon sequestration. Ecosystem reforestation include reforestation efforts can also contribute significantly to mitigating climate change and improve food security, while promotion sustainable timber practice. Very grateful for your attention.
Thank you, Jorge. That was wonderful. Thank you again for being with us. And I think carbon sequestration, I think we spoke about that before, but I think that we don't realize the importance it is in our ecosystem and how we all need more of this so we can actually survive on this planet. So thank you so much. Thank you for bringing such a clear presentation. We love having you with us. Thank you.
And
Thank you so
Virginia,
much.
we must say that Jorge, Professor Jorge, is our core member for Foreign Affairs, and it's a pleasure to have him with us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you
Gracias.
so much. Gracias.
Gracias.
Yes, muchas gracias. Okay. Now we would like to call Maya Omate. Maya, you here? We've had her all the day, but I don't think she hears us. Mate, also Nana Kisikurashvili.
Hello, I will
Nana,
start.
Mate,
I will
thank you.
show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. The podium is yours. Go ahead.
Hello, welcome on behalf of Ramidi Kaminjaka Club, Greenwald of Khartoum number 1 public school. I am Mate Pirskelava, one of the members of the said club. The manager of the club was Maya Sichinova. Eco Club Greenwald members were actively involved in Nico Ketskovalis award competition, and I would like to share with you the activities we carried out, most of which serve as 6, 12, 13, and 7 goals of sustainable development. Can you imagine what will happen if one day the forests on Earth disappear? If logging continues at the current rate, it might actually happen. Trees, characteristic elements of the forest, are the most valuable components of the environment. They cleanse the air from pollutions, regulate the water cycle, produce oxygen, and supply the atmosphere with ozone. Paper is not unused, it is recyclable, which means that it can be reused by recycling it. In order to find how much it is possible to make paper, the members of the Eco Club Greenwald collected and handed over 850 kilograms of waste paper, and with the process we bought books for the school library. Also, following the safety rules, we conducted the experiment and got the paper. We made greeting cards with the reused paper and made the teachers happy. Although the collection of waste paper is not the only way to prevent damage to the environment, it is a fact that by recycling paper it is possible to achieve a significant result, which means the preservation of the forest massif and the protection from air pollution. Eco Club members, together with the students of our school, participated in the cleaning and greening action. For the third time, we joined the event dedicated to the World Cleaning Day organized by Let's Do It Georgia. We joined the Green Squads movement and gave the environment a Christmas gift. We organized a cleaning action in full compliance with safety rules. We collected and placed 15 bags of different waste in garbage choppers. The locations that we cleaned is the coastline of Kobiskali River, which was a landfill. It is pleasant to see that facts seeing our enthusiasm. The number of people throwing waste at the mentioned location was decreased. If at the beginning we took away up to 200 liters of different waste, this year we collected only up to 45 liters of waste. Our goal, together with the City Hall and the cleaning service, is to remove the remaining waste from the mentioned coastline, to repair a 200-meter road section of the area surrounding the market, which is connected to the coastline, and put up an informational banner that calls on the inhabitants to take care of the environment. In the yard of our school, we planted and cheered up oak and even saplings. We planted age-appropriate activities and celebrated Earth Day with the kids. We think that taking care of nature from an early age is a harbinger of a better future. Eco Club Greenwald also participated in the competition announced by Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the partner of Nicoquescola School Prize 2023, which will touch on bees and their importance. Let's look for information about the characteristics of the Caucasian bee from other breeds. On types of beekeeping in Georgia, we got acquainted with historical sources. It turned out that in the kingdom of Kolkati, still before Christ, in the 4th century, there was a developed culture of beekeeping. To get more information about the Caucasian bee, we visited the apiary of Kariba beekeeping in the village of Mukuri, a Chkortsko municipality, where we met a well-known professional Ukrainian beekeeper, Vladimir Malikin, who has his own method to hive care and works on production of organic honey. We visited the laboratory where bee milk is obtained. The volunteers put on special clothes and visited the beehive. Several members of our team decided to take a professional course with Mr. Vladimir to learn his method and put it into practice with his family. Let's talk about our goals. Involving as many people as possible in environmental protection measures, protection of the river from pollution, raising the level of awareness among the population in both social and environmental directions, realizing that each of us can make a small contribution to saving nature. Rate. All students of our school were involved as much as possible in the event carried out within the framework of the project. Contribute to cleaning the air. We met eco-friends from the neighboring municipality. We have reduced the pollution of the river coast. We raised the level of awareness among children in direction of environmental protection. We implemented the project Bee as Pharmacy. We got acquainted with the unique properties of Caucasian bee. Let's unite to achieve the global goals of sustainable development. Strong sides. With our projects, we were able to raise environmental and social awareness in Chkortsko municipality. We have accumulated practical knowledge and experience in environmental and social direction. We know where we can be useful to nature with our resources. We have the motivation and desire to bring the started work to the end. And what's more, we shared it with the younger generation. Future plans. Our goal, together with the City Hall and the cleaning service, removal of construction waste from the coastline of Kobiskali River, advocacy campaign to repair a 200-meter section of the road in the vicinity of agriculture market in Chkortsko, in order to protect the environment, making and placing an informational and warning banner near the landfill, near the market. Thanks for your attention. Don't scare it out. Good planets are hard to find. Times Magazine.
Thank you so much, Mate. I really loved everything. I love the Eco Club. Thank you for sharing with us. I love the idea about the recycled paper for the greeting cards. I like everything you're doing as a group. And you just said something that you said, don't screw it up. Good planets are hard to come by. The truth is that right now, this is the only planet we have. So we need to take care of our planet, right? We need to make sure that our planet is in our hands and that we're doing the right thing. So thank you, Mate, for being here with us today and really sharing such a powerful presentation and really showing us what you and your student colleagues are doing and how your teachers inspire you every day. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you for being here. I would also like to invite now Nini Jikia, if you're here with us. Or Ekaterina. Okay, wonderful. Welcome, Nini Jikia. Please join us.
Yes, I'll share my screen.
Okay, yes.
This is my project. Our School for International Forest Day. I'm Nini Jikia, a 5th grade pupil, and I learn at LPL Aphasia Public School number 10. Our Eco Club Green Rangers do everything to protect the forest. We take care of Kolchi and boxwood. Volunteers of our club often clean the forests.
The environmental problem is the main and important task for today. It's no one's property to destroy. We have one world and it's our duty to protect it and keep it clean. That's our responsibility. I'll shortly say that our Eco Club was involved in an environmental project like Nico Keshoeli, named after Green Rangers. We have participated in the event because of raising the awareness of the population and especially our school pupils in terms of waste management. The purpose of this project was to reveal the winner. We contribute to forest well-being by taking care of rivers. This slide and here. Our Eco Club to Save Watali Forest. This slide represents the donation of our school Eco Club to Save Watali Forest. Our school is winner of the Nico Kesholis Award by CENN for contributing environmental safety. And finally, the very interesting and important topic of our great work, our fantastic and great teachers Sopo Kokohia and Melodis Kuitaya did very hard work for our participation to win the SENN project, and we are proud of it. The richness we achieve comes from nature, the source of our inspiration. To forget how to dig the earth and to land the soil is to forget ourselves. If we truly love nature, we'll find beauty everywhere. The more one learns of nature, the more one sees that its beauty is in its simplicity. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you. Ninijikia, also, I want to thank you for sharing what your Eco Club is doing. I think that definitely this is a way to go, not only to raise awareness, but also to make sure that we realize that our young students and our young people are not the future, but the present. They're actually the ones who are going to really help us through this time. And I just want to commend you and your teachers with all the work that you're doing. So thank you again for sharing your information, sharing those goals, sharing those projects, because we really see action. And more than words, what we need is to pass from the intention to the action. And we see that with your Eco Club. So thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. I would like to now, let's see if there's anybody else that has not spoken. Please let me know. Maya, are you here with us? I have you. Ekaterine and Maya are here, but we haven't heard from you. I don't know if you want to speak or maybe you can't right now. Okay, so my dear Ermina, we have one more video that is going to be shared with one of our amazing participants that is always with us, a bright man that is always supporting what we do. So please go ahead, Ermina.
Thank you, my dear Regina. And I must say that Mr. Dayton Ribeiro is also our member core Foreign Affairs, and we are proud to have him with us. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Professor Deilton Ribeiro Brazil. And first of all, I would like to say my thanks to James International School, also to International Internship University, and to Doctors Hermina Raesco and Virginia Rivera. Well, every year on March 21st, it is celebrated and raised awareness about the importance of forests and trees in sustaining life on Earth. Established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2012, this day serves as a global platform to promote the conservation, management, and sustainable development of all types of forests. Forests are vital ecosystems that provide numerous ecological, economic, and social benefits. They are home to a significant portion of the world's biodiversity, housing countless plant and animal species, many of which are yet to be discovered. Forests also play an important role in regulating the climate by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and releasing oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. Moreover, forests contribute to the livelihoods of millions of people around the world, particularly indigenous communities whose cultures, traditions, and identities are linked with forest ecosystems. Forests provide the source of food, medicine, shelter, and fuel for these communities, as well as opportunities for income generation through activities such as sustainable forestry, ecotourism, and non-timber forest products. Despite their immense value, forests face numerous threats, including deforestation, illegal logging, unsustainable land use practices, urbanization, climate change, wildfires, and invasive species. These threats not only endanger biodiversity and ecosystem services, but also increase social and economic inequalities, particularly in developing countries where forests are a primary source of livelihood for many people. In addition to raising awareness, the International Day of Forests serves as an opportunity to showcase success stories and the best practices in forest conservation and sustainable management. It provides a platform for sharing knowledge, experiences, and innovations that can help inform policies, strategies, and actions aimed at preserving and restoring forest ecosystems. Well, thank you very much for the kind opportunity to be with you all. Greetings from Brazil.
Thank you so much. That was a
Wonderful.
great video. Yes, yes, yes. So we now have Inga. Thank you so much. It was great. Now we have Inga. I think she came, right? No, Inga. Yes, Inga Shashavili. She is here with us now. Inga, are you ready? I think she just, so when your microphone is open, we just don't see your camera. We'll give her a few minutes. I just wanted to say, Ermina, that this has been an amazing event. I hope that this event inspires us all to take action, to raise awareness, and to promote conservation efforts for the only world that we live in. There may be other planets in the world, but this is the one that we call home. And we need to make sure and ensure the health and the vitality of our forests, because if we don't have forests, then we don't have oxygen. So definitely it is so important that we use this to really get inspired to take action. Thank you, Ermina, because this is, I know, in your heart. I know that you were once that child that was running through the forest, and you were so grateful for every single one of those leaves, those branches, the place that it gives us. And now as an adult and as a executive in a school, somebody who is actually leading young minds and creating these learning environments, you'll still bring us to this. And I think that is beautiful. So thank you for taking the time, not only to work every day in what you do, but also to create these safe, great environments and these platforms so we can actually listen to what everybody's doing and get ideas and share best practices. I also want to thank Mr. Piyush Pandit for providing always these opportunities also for us He has a great idea, and then he has wonderful people like you, Ermina, that execute it and implement the work. So thank you for having me. It's been such a pleasure to be here with all of you today. And I don't know if Inga's there, but
I am honored and I am happy to have you. And always you was my support, my energy, and you give me wings and you believe in me. And that's for me means energy, means a good mindset, means happiness. Like you said, for me, nature means life. I will always love every simple thing, every simple corner with light and color. And I want to say that Virginia is not just a part of GIS, but is vice president of PAVE Group. And she prepared for us and she worked that to make beautiful environment here, and that the students of GIS, that they love her. And I told you in the other conference that they say no to say hola and gracias, and they know about Peru and about Puerto Rico and the flag of Puerto Rico, and they will have soon a swimming pool. And I am also so happy because I am a little fish and I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. It's
I
going
must
to be done.
show my t-shirt. And thanks to my friend Adelina from Romania and Anna Istelio. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So I think that we everybody, right? Everybody has spoken today. Yes. I think we've all spoken today. So together, let's be that one incredible army that defends our beautiful green areas, our green lungs, our forests. Let's plant, let's nurture. I can hear you. Can hear you. Okay. So thank you all for being here today. It has been an amazing conference. I am so proud of the work that every single person does every day. I am from a sunny little island in Puerto Rico in the Caribbean, and I am so, so proud of all the efforts that go around the world. So thank you for everything you do. And thank you, Ermina. So see you all soon. See you in our next conference. Bye.
Thank you, my dear. And let's not forget, today is the birthday of Nebati. She has an accident and she was in hospital and she can be with us. But she is a member, yes, of Foreign Affairs, and she will be better because she has a lot of energy and she supports our project. And let's sing her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Nebat. Happy birthday to you. We love you.
Yay, thank you
Welcome
for
in our
her.
GIS and be with us, and let's do together great things. Thank you, Virginia, for your great, great, great hosting. You give color. You give it color to our conference, our event. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Have a great
Proud
day.
of you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You will be getting your certificates now, so.
Yes, and see you in next event. We are here.
Yes.